At the T-minus 3-minute mark, tape recorders on board the spacecraft were turned on. These recorders record both voice and data.
WOMMLP operating out of Burlington, Vermont, 105.9 The Radiator. It's the Rocket Shop. Good evening. I'm your host, Tom Proctor, and with me tonight is TUFA and the Pride. Hello, guys.
How's it going?
I'm pretty good. Would you first of all like to go around and quickly introduce yourselves?
Word. My name's Casey. I play guitar.
I'm TUFA, or Andrew Myers. I play guitar and sing along with Casey. We got Ian Roulette on the drums back there. And we got Jake on the bass. Jakey H.
Thanks for coming in. We always like to kick it off with a song, so what you got for us?
This is an original called Witchcraft Woman. My mother told me stories when I was up to no good about a woman who lived in the woods. She's a witchcraft woman. You don't think all you got, I swear it's true. Oh, my mother warned me about the witchcraft coming for you. Well, I read all of the stories and I read the books. I had to go out and go and take a look for the witchcraft woman. You would not believe what I had found. What's a beautiful lady in black with some witchcraft going down. What I've looked for my whole life. I had to go out and go make her my wife. There's a witchcraft woman. There's something about I can't resist. Oh, there's not a similar feeling that I could resist. for she comes from the depths of hell. There is this one sign, I hope that the good prevails in the witchcraft woman. I swear to God, she cast a spell on me. Oh, darling told me about the witchcraft woman coming out to get to me.
Thank you guys.
All right, Witchcraft Woman there with TUFA and the Pride. So tell us a little bit about your history. How long? When did you guys meet? How long you been playing for? That kind of thing. May?
Yeah, like we formed. Well, when did Ian join? Like,
It was like late May.
late May. We've only officially had this lineup since like late May.
So you've had this lineup since late May. And did you guys know each other before that, or is this kind of like a Craigslist kind of situation where someone just sent out a post?
Me, Chris, and Andy go pretty far back playing music like in our living rooms and just like hanging out and jamming. And then I started hanging out with Jake, who I like filled in some music for him for some shows that he was playing. And then we needed a bass player. So I was like, yo, dude, let's just keep doing this, but with like a full band. And then our last drummer didn't work out. So we brought Ian on board.
I saw the farewell message on Facebook
Yeah.
with that drummer. So it's good you managed to get a drummer so
We
quickly.
had a drummer the day of because we played our first out of state show 2 days later. And
Oh, wow.
he played that show with us and
Wow.
we killed it.
He just hopped on and really took the reins.
Stepped up like a hero there.
Oh yeah.
And so what was the catalyst? What was the reason? What was the spark that went from jamming in your living rooms
Well-
to like, let's actually do this?
That was the Magic Hat show. That was the show Casey got booked at Magic Hat Brewery, and originally he like hit me up and was like, "Yo, you want to split this? I'll do an hour acoustic set. You'll do an hour acoustic set." And you're like, "Yo, let's get Chris on here. Let's like all jam out and everything." And that was the start.
Yeah.
It started there, and that was when our first drummer, he just jumped on the cajon at that show. And like we all kind of went off from there. That was the spark. And you're like, "Yo, let's just keep building this.
Yeah.
This is something good."
You know what's nuts? It was my roommate that probably booked you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Kat?
Yeah, it's Kat. Yeah.
Kat's super awesome.
She's a unique human being. I can tell you that much, and I mean that in the best way possible. So I was going to ask where your name came from, but TUFA, you may have explained half of it. Where does the pride come into this?
Proud of us.
I'm proud of everyone.
He's proud of us and he loves us and he's our dad.
I think it originally comes from TUFA is Andy's spirit animal.
Yeah.
The name of his spirit animal. And it's a tiger.
But so it's kind of weird because tigers are usually off on their own. We all have those kind of different like animals that resonate with us. And so any kind of animal collective is just kind of like together is the pride, It's all there together, all working together to make this kind of beauty.
We're definitely
that we do.
a bunch of animals, that's
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
That's for sure.
Savage beast.
When anyone ever mentions spirit animals, I always find it funny because no one ever mentions like a spirit animal like, oh, I'm definitely a wasp, or I'm a worm for sure. Everyone's always like a cool animal.
I'm a stink beetle.
Slipknot, their fans call themselves maggots.
Oh, there we go.
So that's kind of like, yeah. Also the maggots.
So I did a little bit of research today, and checked you guys out, and you're gonna be going since May, so there's not too much out there. But I do notice you've mentioned you do like a mix of covers, and you got some original music, which I'm really glad you're playing tonight. But what kind of covers are you drawn towards? And I mean, how would you classify your original music?
Classic bangers.
Classic bangers.
I guess, yeah. It's really like we do a bunch of covers. The reason why is that like we like to kind of form in with the crowd, like when we're playing music with everyone, we're there with them, we can feel the energy they're feeling. So anything that we can bust out in a moment's notice, that's what we really want. We want to be able to connect with the crowd,
It's half songs that we really like and half songs that we think people will like.
Yeah.
We're like, they're gonna freak out when we play this.
And they usually do.
Yeah, that's a big part of picking the covers. Like we pick like early 2000 stuff that's gonna hit you right in the nostalgia mode.
Right. I saw Renatus Redding song kicking around, a video of that. I think maybe sitting on the dock of the bay. Did I see that or did I just imagine that?
We have a video of Valerie by Amy Winehouse.
Valerie one, yes, for sure.
There's just a lot.
And then a lot of like live videos.
Yeah.
And then I think a video of me and Jake and Chris in Jake's apartment playing I Want to Know What It's Like. Home Away from Home.
Home Away from Home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Which we'll play later.
I was going to mention that. So, based on the videos that I saw, it just seemed the kind of case that you kind of slap down your instruments and you play anywhere. I saw you playing in a very small room with like a catcher in the corner. For 5 of you, is that your kind of regular practice space? Are you working out of a 15 foot by 15
that's how
foot
it started.
room?
We just started showing up. Everyone just started showing up, and
Wherever we could get everybody in the same room, pretty much.
Yeah. It worked out.
But now we have a weekly scheduled practice. We rent out Swan Dojo on the top of Church Street.
No more noise complaints.
Yeah, we got sick of the bills.
Yeah. Lots and lots.
$200.
Oh, you serious? Your neighbors actually complained on that one?
Definitely got the cops called one night. Not our first rodeo.
Well, that's kind of rock and roll.
Yeah.
At its finest.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to hear another song. I understand this one's going to be another original.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
cool.
playing originals tonight.
So, what you got for us?
Home Away from Home.
Yeah. This is an original called Home Away from Home. It's a song I wrote about moving here all the way from Florida.
Well, take it away.
I just left my baby luck in my hometown, and I know that she's sad now that I am not around. And I know that one day she'll go out to find her way, but I'm just on a mission to find my way. Left my mother, she hates that I am not around. Just hope next time I see her, she's got her feet on solid ground. And I know that she's troubled because her children gone away, but I'm just on a mission to find my way. What you lying for? What you dying for? What you crying for? What you dying for? I just left my best friend, left them where they stand. And I know that since I left, we've all become better men. 'Cause I know that I'm not the same man I was before. But we're just on a mission, looking for what we're dying for.
All right, Home Away from Home. So that one was a bit more of a personal one then.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a softie. There's a softie deep down here inside of me somewhere. Yeah, you're right.
So, when you're sitting down writing, is this like a group thing? Is everyone bringing their own kind of their own tracks or ideas for songs, or is this it's like a duo kind of thing, or you
For the
just do it
most
yourself?
part, it's like I think a group decision. Our most recent thing is he comes up with the guitar stuff, and I'm really good at like coming up with lyrics on the spot. So we'll like jam and I'll like make something up, and then we'll like pick out lyric ideas from whatever we make up and jam.
When
and
I
then,
started, pretty much all these songs were written. So
Whoa, they're still not written down.
yeah, they're all stuck up inside my head. I don't write anything down.
we came up with a lot of them just like jamming, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, this is definitely.
This sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bangers.
Nice. So it's not like a case of wandering around the supermarket or waking up at 3 a.m. to scribble something down in a notebook. This is
That
very-
definitely still happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's
especially
usually
with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you ever want to hear live music, you'll see me down at the beach every night. Like,
Yeah.
it's just music all the time, you know. TUFA at the beach. It's pretty much like people go off, they write their own kind of stuff when they're feeling it in the moment, and we bring it into practice, or we just kind of let it go during practice if we're all feeling the same kind of vibe going off of it. And you know, there's a lot of crazy talent. This guy is the classically trained piano player over here. He sends us everywhere with music, and like we just
Try to keep
Yeah,
it
we all come from
well-rounded.
such like diverse
backgrounds. Yeah,
backgrounds for sure. And
you-
then we all turned out to play reggae music for the most
This
part.
turns into reggae, which is cool. I love
It's fine by me.
I was gonna. I don't remember too much piano being in reggae. To be fair, or am I listening to the wrong reggae?
It's like
Yeah,
synth a
you're-
lot of the time.
Listen to the wrong.
synths and organs.
Good point. Yeah,
Lots
yeah.
of squeals.
So you all come from different backgrounds. As you just mentioned, you're from Florida. Where else is everyone from? And did you all go to the same university together, or do you just kind of find yourself in Burlington accidentally?
Found each other
No.
here.
yeah. We found each other here. It's actually really funny. I used to be Casey's boss
Interesting.
Yeah.
over at Nectar's,
And then he became my roommate.
yeah.
That was my
But-
band member.
Yeah, we all came from different areas,
Came
like
from Massachusetts.
Mass,
Me too.
Connecticut,
Chris came from
Mass.
too.
And I'm originally from Georgia.
All right.
And I'm from New York. Like we all just kind of came here. I didn't even go to school up here. I just was like, yo, I graduated. Where do I want to live? It seems like a good
I
spot.
was just like music,
So, yeah.
anywhere that's not Florida. Word.
Was it music that kind of brought you guys all to Burlington, or was it more of a case of Burlington's is a pretty sick place to live?
Yeah, my
Definitely music.
my
for
best
me.
friend from Florida moved up here like a couple months before I did to be with his girlfriend of like 8 years, and heard how much I hated Florida. And we had like ran a record label and played in a band down there, and he's like, just come up and keep doing it up here. So
There you go. So how long have you all been up here?
2.5 years.
Okay.
About the
1.5.
same.
About a year and a half, yeah.
I'm coming up on my 3.
I dig it. And you've done a few gigs. I mean, you've only been going since May, but I noticed you have been doing a few gigs in a few places. Saw you play Radio Bean. I saw a poster where you and Hamjob
Are
played
playing
together.
This Saturday.
Oh, that's not happened
Yeah.
yet.
Swan Dojo.
That's what we're preparing for. That's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Hamjob before?
I have opened up for the special at Nectar's.
We had them on the show a few months ago now, I think. And they bring a lot of energy. I
Yeah.
heard some pretty crazy stories from them.
Yeah. It's gonna be it's gonna be a banger show.
Where are you guys playing that gig?
Swan Dojo in our
Okay.
practice space. It's above Tina's Furniture on the top of Church Street.
Is this like an open, just a gig in the practice space then?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
$5. Doors are at 9. BYOB. Bring your IDs. And opening up for that show is Permanent Vacation, a St. Mike's band.
All right. And you've got a few live recordings, and in fairness, you've only been going since May, so it's not surprising you haven't got anything down in the studio yet, but what are your plans for that?
Hopefully the next month we're going to drive to Connecticut and get recorded.
And has it been a process of kind of getting those songs together? Do you know how this record's going to flow? Do you know if it's going to have any themes to it?
The theme is the songs that we've written.
Okay.
Yeah,
At this point, we're just kind of trying to get something out because people are like, "Where's your music? We want to listen to your music," and we're like, "We have some stuff on Facebook."
we had
So we just want to get some stuff like recorded so we can, so
And it's going to be like a 6-7 song EP.
Okay.
Yeah, we had this at our July 3rd show. We played the Winooski Circle, and there was this little, like, what do you think, like 6 years old?
Yeah, dude, this was
6-year-old
amazing.
kid. We played Too Many Puppies to end the night off, and this kid was just headbanging very front row. And he was like our biggest fan. He's like, "Do you have anything on Spotify?" We're like, "Not yet, sorry, bud." But that's where we're kind of like driving. We're trying to get some music out there, record soon. It's gonna be fun. I'm very pumped.
I love how tech savvy 6-year-olds are when they're hassling you to get yourself on Spotify.
We didn't even know what it was before that.
We're like, Spotify?
He taught you something that day.
What's that?
What's a Spotify?
What's an album?
Well, we got about time for one more song. Do you guys want to plug anything before I let you play it? So any
Saturday night ham job, TUFA and the Pride, Permanent Vacation, 9 o'clock, above Tina's Furniture.
That's about it.
$5. Bring your friends.
any other gigs?
That's our next one because we're planning on going to record the album.
Of course,
So-
yeah. Well, good luck with the album.
Thank you.
And that gig sounds pretty awesome. And after seeing Hamjob play and you guys with your kind of energy, that's going to be a pretty cracking gig. So,
Word.
what have you got left to play for us?
It's one of our reggae songs. It's called Enjoy the Ride.
All right.
Things would change. I never expected things to stay the same, but maybe it's because I'm the one that's too raised. We cut ties and go on our separate lives, but maybe this is what is right. I keep looking up to the sky because it keeps my head held high. Oh, everything is gonna change in its own time. Oh, nothing is ever said, so go and live your best. If nothing ever goes to plan, enjoy the ride. But things have been pretty rough, and life should never be this tough. Yeah, I'd wonder if it is ever enough. Oh, darling, what do you mean when you say you feel you're missing everything? But just go out to live your dreams. I'll be looking up to the sky because it keeps my head held high. Oh, everything is gonna change in its own time. Nothing is ever safe, so go and live your best. If nothing ever goes to plan, enjoy the ride. going on in your head. Oh, darling, you're deranged. I wish things would stay the same, but we both know that that's not okay. I'll be looking up to the sky because it keeps my head held high. Oh, everything is gonna change in its own time. Nothing is ever said, so go and live your best. Oh, nothing ever goes to plain, enjoy the ride. Oh, if nothing ever goes to plain, enjoy the ride.
Right there with Enjoy the Ride, guys. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, thanks for having us, dude. We're stoked.
And, let us know when that album's all done, and we'll get you back in again and try and help you promote it a little bit.
Word.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, coming up next, we have got Clan. They'll be on in just a second. We'll be right back after this break.